Pep, thank you very much indeed for having a chat. I wanted to start by going back to your playing career. You were an 18-year-old at Barcelona, and tell us what sort of player you were.
I was in a fantastic academy, playing like a holding midfielder. I was not strong in the head, I was not fast, I was not to score goals.
How about your thirst for knowledge and wanting to learn and experience things? Did you have that at that age?
No, but in the end, I think in that age with 16, 17, 18, every football player has his own skills and the experience and play a lot. You discover a little bit the tricks or the secrets of that game. And of course the influence of the managers you had in the past. So I am what I am thanks for the players I played with and with the managers I had. Without that, I would not be possible who I am.
In England, we say the players will go and knock on the manager's door. Is that something you ever did in Spain?
A few times with Crofts. A lot of respect, scary a little bit, and but it was on the pitch. It was so communicated, and I was okay.
You mentioned Johan Cruyff there. Can you remember when he first called you up to come and train with the first team?
Yeah, I was in the academy. I was watching the training sessions. Sometimes I dropped some classes to watch the training sessions, and I was in the third team, under 17, 18, and I came. He called me, and plus 2 or 3 of my teammates, and we were to start a training session with them, with the first team.
How was that first training session?
You cannot imagine how good he was. So trembling, but it was exciting, of course, with training with your idols, with 70 years old, and play with Johan Cruyff, and said you have to do that, control with the right, control the left, body shape, and pass quick, and where are the spaces, what do you have to defend. So it was a master class every day.
What's the most important thing you learned as a player and as a manager from Johan Cruyff?
He showed me life, he showed me absolutely everything like a manager, like on the pitch, off the pitch. The reason why we win or the reason why we lose, you cannot imagine. It was like a father when he gave me the hand to start to train with them, to play with them. And after was a tough father, because so demanding. You cannot imagine the pressure you put on your shoulders to play good and be consistency. He was an exceptional human being, exceptional.
When you made your debut for Barcelona as a player, how did the nerves compare to standing in the technical area for the first time at the Camp Nou?
Quite similar. The truth was quite similar. But it is different. It's better to be a football player than manager, because at the end when you have the ball on your feet, you control everything. And the manager, we think that we control, but at the end we control few things.
When you were coming towards the end of your career at Barcelona, there was talk about you coming to English clubs. Who could you have signed for?
Manchester City.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Who was the manager at the time?
Stuart Pearce.
Right, okay.
I came to work 1 week. He was so nice. And all the people, even some physios that was in that time, now we are working together.
Did Stuart Pearce offer you a contract?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you turned it down?
Yeah, because just opened like 6 months.
Right, okay.
And I prefer one season. And with 6 months, my family was there, and with 6 months. But I think it was a good decision because they didn't trust me about my physical condition.
Okay.
And I think it was a brilliant decision because I think in that period I was not able to play in the Premier League. No way. No.
You've been a fan of English football for a long time. What's your first memory of English football?
The crowd, how they celebrate everything, the rumour, and the long balls.
Is your time spent on the training ground, is that your golden time? Is that the part of the job that you love the most?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We are manager for that, to be on the pitch. I appreciate a lot to be with you here. But I prefer...
You're a terrible liar.
No, believe me, but I prefer to be on the pitch.
And as a manager, do you welcome the debate with your players? Do you ask them, do you enjoy it when they ask you things and question things?
Yeah, football at the end is a game, and I like to see now the players talk about the game, not just to be the manager say that, and everybody, okay, like manager said, we have to do that. Football at the end is nice when the players can say, but maybe you can do that or make it like things. That's good.
When you finish your career and when you look back, what will give you most satisfaction? Will it be the number of trophies that you won, or will it be the fact that you had such an incredible effect on our beautiful game?
I don't know. Trophies help you for the ego, for your bank account a little bit, and for to have job for the next season. But and that of course is important. We are here to win. I don't know what's going to feel when I will be at home watching games, football, and completely retire. So, but I think what my feeling I have now, and it's going to happen, always my teams have already played the way I want to play. I want to feel before the game, my team is going to play like I want. And when that's happened, that is the real one as a manager. I go to the cinema to see the movie I want to see. Not because they have more success or less success, or it's always the same.
The Champions League final at Wembley, incredible to win it at that old stadium. Could you tell me about the fried eggs?
Yeah, the day after. In the first time in Barcelona,
It was European Cup then, wasn't
European
it?
Cup in that time, but the first time Barcelona never achieved before, and the first time to be there and with huge teammates, and the fried eggs. That fried eggs was with the bacon and the huge orange juice was unforgettable in that moment.
Was that a hangover cure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. No, it was good.
Good stuff. Here's some more hangovers.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Liverpool
Lovely to
fan.
meet you.
I wish you all the best in
Thank you
Anfield.
very much indeed. Thank you.